Dapatkan 3 bulan hanya 27.500 sekarang dan batalkan kapan saja. Manjakan telingamu dengan Spotify Premium. Dengan jutaan lagu dan audio berkualitas tinggi, musikmu tak mengenal batas. Ketuk banner untuk selengkapnya.
There's something in the air. Something tells me a new kiss is brewing.
Entahlah gimana perasaanmu tentang aku dan cintamu untukku. Mengapa sikapmu sangat dingin padaku? Ku mohon jawab jujur tentang perasaanmu.
Doing detective work means you gotta walk the walk.
Tanyakan saja
No, I mean literally. You need to search high and low for evidence.
Karena hati tak mungkin berdusta jika tak sepenuh hatimu untukku.
This should be the place. That guy looks official. Let's go ask him.
Tak bisa membuatmu bahagia. Jangan paksakan cinta hingga kau tersiksa. Jangan pernah dustai apa kata hatimu. Tanyakan saja hatimu. Ikuti apa kata.
Hi there.
Pay first, take a ticket, then wait.
97.
53.
Jeez, what a charmer. Looks like we're in for a long wait. Sounds kind of... Why don't we pass...
Pay first.
Kalau dinyelesaikan misi ya teman-teman.
Sorry to interrupt.
Do I know you?
Do I know you?
Ah, so you're here.
Yep. Fellow clients of Amura Ichigo...
Service?
In fairness to the...
Okay. Why do you say that?
I'll tell you what. Today's supposed to...
Meanwhile,
Exactly.
Me too. Probably see you tomorrow then?
Whatever the truth of the matter. Fine.
No, he just show up, take a seat, and he takes care of the rest. I remember he lit some incense. It smelled wonderful and instantly relaxed me.
I already know of the troubles that bring you to me.
I don't know why I lose my temper so easily. I'm pretty messed up, right?
Yes, in the sense that all negative emotions are defects of the mind. But I can now.
I don't actually remember the guidance, but anyway, it clearly worked. Oh, so...
We're only being...
That's a fair point.
Go on.
Well, but he must have even more amazingly, so you can rest assured.
Huh?
Doubt it all you want.
What should we do now? We may have burned our bridges with these two. Yeah! There's still a lot of people ahead of us.
Go of your pain.
Let go of your pain. Who are you? Leave this place now!
Traveler, it's almost time! That was a long wait. Paimon's gonna need a nap after this, too.
Ayo. Sorry.
Alright.
Alright.
Oh, hello! We're number 97. It should be our turn now, right?
Yeah, sorry, the clinic's closed for the day.
What? Why?
Because Emura Ichigensai doesn't have limitless energy, that's why. He's gone home to rest. You'll have to try again tomorrow.
But we've been waiting so long!
Not as long as some people. Try getting here earlier next time.
Genshin dulu.
Saviors.
Drat! We should have barged in after all! Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. Halo, 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 halo. Tes, tes, tes. Oke, tes, tes, tes.
So he gives...
Yep!
How is that?
Is that right?
It's certainly it.
You think?
But the idea he is spread... That's it. Is that what... It's unfortunate that you didn't get to meet him in person. I need some idea of the kind of person he is. Otherwise, I have no hope of figuring out his motivations and goals.
Yeah, it's too bad. Although, if it's any help, we did hear a bit about his back.
Emura Ichigensai. Rotten temper. Now wait just a minute. Filing patient records is normally the most tedious job in the world. But once in a while, something mildly amusing grabs my attention. Take a look at this.
Amor,
It's him.
wait, what is it?
Where to start? Imagine a big ball of negative emotion took on human form and started walking around. That's pretty much Murashuya. His patient record mentions that he loved nothing more than a heated argument. No matter how trivial it was, he could never agree to disagree. He always had to be right. The happiest part of his day would be winning an argument and proving the other person wrong. If he lost, he'd
Sounds like
Oh, yeah. Anyway, since naturally this ruined the column for everyone, and the editors soon started rejecting. Next thing you know.
Gee whiz.
In my case, I'm pretty sure he only came here to try and start something. But Mizuki managed to get him into a set.
Murasaki makes him sound like a rabbit. Once I understood his situation, I was able to diagnose. You have very high expectations for yourself. You've never had any real close friends. So you, in short, you have no idea.
You promised the world.
In the magazine column you wrote to, your strongly worded letter appeared alongside dozens of others.
No one with.
So when I touched on the idea of you having an egocentric world.
You.
Wow. How the heck did you get him to stay for treatment after dropping all of that on him?
Simple. The more he realized the truth of my diagnosis, the more he compulsively searched for evidence to refute. He lost the Tenryo Commission had ignored his complaint letter. So eventually, with the help of some incendiary words, I got him to agree. It's a shame, really.
It was for the last time, it was his fault for being a nutjob.
What? What happened?
Well, one day, he comes in as usual for therapy. I don't know what. Obviously, if she didn't he hasn't shown his face here.
Whoa.
Anyway. Because it sounds to me like after he didn't get
bad dreams,
there's no point.
Is anyone there?
We'd like to book a therapy.
Hello. Please come with me. I'll get.
Halo, Kamati. Welcome to
Wait.
channel.
Oh, really? Well, that proves it does. So chin up, Mizuki. I bet you.
Yeah. You Yume Kuipa.
Interesting. Well, good. Murasaki, go.
Shh.
Now we just need to report this guy as a fraud to the It looks like the Isa bathhouse will.
Of course it did. Now then.
Oh, true.
Now then.
Wow, Paimon feels incredible now. Nothing beats the complete service package. Agreed! Although Paimon didn't notice her inside just now. What could she be doing out at this hour? Let's ask. Hey there, Mr. Aikawa. Do you have any idea where me?
Oh, you're looking as for where she goes and what she does during that time? I'm afraid I have no idea.
She takes the evenings to relax, huh? She Oh, remember?
Kita keluar. Kita harus menyelesaikan misi ini, teman-teman. Misi ini juga dapat promotion. Lagi nyari promotionnya. Kita ke lokasi.
This. What? Why is Mizuki crying? Unless. Oh, maybe we got.
Ke bawah masuk ke mimpi. Apa ini?
Well.
Oh,
what's.
No, like I said. So what?
Does that.
Oh, most I'm the odd one out in that sense. When I was studying abroad, now I understand human emotions, but still, that's no reason. Letting your emotion.
Paimon thought it even makes pot. Yes, they were.
I can't blame the traveler. If I really could make
it. Apa kamu bisa membuat semua masalah melenyap? Kamu mau? Kalau semua dilupakan, apa aku masih tetap diriku?
You really are different
Memang
from
beda
other
dari
people.
orang yang kebanyakan.
Discovering what troubles people is easy for me, even in your case. But although I can see your troubles clearly, I still don't completely understand you. Thanks for checking in on me. As a psychologist, I know how to take care of myself, but you showing that you care is still appreciated. Anyway, it's much too late to book another appointment now. You should head home, get some sleep, have a wonderful dream, and come see me again tomorrow.
Alright, good night!
Bye for now.
Selamat malam.
If you still want to book another appointment tomorrow, make sure to come see me early.
Tunggu besok lagi. Jam 8. Online jam 6 nih. Minerva ini siapa ya? Ada 15. Oke. Menuju rumah si Yumi tadi. Yumi tak sih namanya nih?
Mizuki! We're here.
Mizuki.
It hurts.
Oh no, what's wrong with them?
They've been like this ever since they woke up.
It's an extreme case of indigestion.
Apaan?
Huh? How come?
I doubt it. We only had 4 customers yesterday, including you two.
Paimon blames the other 2.
You're right. Something's definitely wrong with their nightmares. Our ability to digest dreams isn't just a matter of quantity. It depends on the emotional intensity, too. Point being, no normal person... Oh, this situation is dire. If I can't find a way to help them digest their dreams soon...
What can we do? Let us help!
We need to find those 2 customers from yesterday and figure out the cause of their bad dreams. Without knowing that, I have no way of treating them. Traveler, Paimon, I know you spoke to them both. Think you can track them down?
Let's see. They did say they were gonna get counseling from Amora Ichigensai again. Chances are that's...
Lead the way. I'm coming with you.
Cari orang nih guys. Orang yang sudah kita temui kemarin. Kemarin dia ya pergi ke Imura. Tempat tadi maksudnya yang banyak orang main di baru lah di bawah. Ah,
You know, I went out to sea earlier today.
Yeah, I missed.
Hey, you two! Murasaki and Shion are sick, and it's all because of your bad dreams!
bisa.
Whoa, someone's in a bad mood, huh? So funny.
I know, right?
Kok bisa?
What's wrong?
They're acting so weird.
Kok
Paimon was pretty
padahal tadi
aggressive
memang
just
tidak
now, but
agresif,
they
akan
don't
tapi
seem
mereka
offended
nggak
at
bersikap
all.
sama sekali.
Allow me. Gentlemen, do you still remember visiting Isa Bathhouse last night for dream regulation therapy?
Did we?
Masa sih?
I don't think so.
Ya gitu.
Huh.
Apa kalian mimpi
Do you
buruk
recall having any
belakangan
bad
ini?
dreams recently?
No, why would I? What in this world could be so bad that it'd give me
Apa
nightmares?
sih sampai mimpi buruk itu
No,
akan jarang
nothing
terjadi
comes to
selama
mind.
ini, sehidup senyaman ini.
Bad dreams
Tidak
must be
apa-apa.
highly irregular, surely. You don't have to look far to see that life is beautiful.
What is going on? It's like they've completely forgotten what they did last night. Although Paimon can believe what they're saying, they don't exactly seem troubled by nightmares. Does that mean Amora Ichigensai's counseling actually works?
No. No, they're clearly not in their right minds. Traveler, Paimon,
Aku mau
focus
coba.
hard for a second. I'm gonna try something a little unorthodox.
Channel.
Whoa! What did you do?
Entered their subconscious minds.
Aku masuk dalam
I
bawah
noticed
sadar
they've both
mereka.
become
Tidak
disassociated
terbawa
from their
sadar.
subconscious,
Tidak bisa.
meaning I can
Tapi aku
access it,
bisa masuk
similarly to how I
sekali
enter
ke
people's dreams.
dalam. Sama seperti kita.
No! No! Those thugs! I won't let them get away with this! I won't!
The sea is too rough today.
Cukup ganas hari ini.
I should stay on dry land till things calm down.
Huh?
As you can see, their troubles haven't gone anywhere. Susukida seems to have a short fuse, which causes him to act out of line. I'm sure this has caused him a lot of grief in his line of work. As for Umiko, I believe he developed a fear of stormy waves after a near-death experience. Now he's reluctant to sail out to sea at all, which is having a devastating impact on his livelihood. Their negative emotions have been isolated from their conscious minds and left to float around in their subconscious. That's why on the outside, the only emotion they appear to feel is happiness. But those suppressed emotions will only continue to fester in their subconscious, eventually turning into the nightmares that have been giving Murasaki and Shion indigestion. If it's Emura Ichigensai's doing, I guess he's not the straightforward calm man we thought he was. Maybe he really does have ways of influencing human emotions. That would explain why no one has blown the whistle on him yet. Did you notice anything strange when you came here yesterday?
Not really. They were a lot more serious than today.
Menjadi event bergantung tuh sampai 20. Iya, ini harinya be. Bentar lagi habis gak sih? Kok
You
sudah ya,
sure
Bal?
kept that one quiet.
Oh, no. Look, we have to find this Emura Ichigensai right away.
Masih muda.
Mizuki, what?
Something inhuman is at work in Emura Ichigensai. The traveler's dream confirms that. He has victimized everyone who, if we don't find and stop him as soon as possible, his victims.
Yikes! Well, guess we better press these guys a little harder. Do you know when Amura Ichigensai will be here next?
What's with the urgent?
Yeah, he'll...
Oh, this is...
You do remember, only you don't want to. Just thinking about it.
Please, stop.
Emura Ichigensai's treatment has clearly left you at least.
All right.
Yeah,
Is he trying to?
They really don't know anything?
I don't suppose you know where he lives, do you?
No.
In that case... Yes, I suppose. Honest.
Don't forget, so we're not gonna quit until all this is resolved. And the
Terbantai.
Look still. The last thing I...
don't worry.
Paimon.
All right.
Very good.
Very good.
Pretty bold claim saying you'll track this guy down. 'Cause in case you hadn't noticed... Oh, wait, there's no time to...
Mana tahunya bal. Udah pun. Oh, atas ya. Oh, apa atas ya? Oh, atas bawah.
She's usually somewhere around here.
Here for a fortune slip, little ones? Or visiting a friend?
Whoa! Where did you come from?
That was a little lukewarm. You're starting to sound a lot like her. But pleasantries aside, what's the matter? You look rather out of sorts.
Sepertinya ada urusan mendesak. Kami mau mencoba lacak orang, boy. Kami tahu di mana emorasi saya. Mau bela? Tahu.
You may remember I dropped a not-so-subtle hint as to his whereabouts yesterday. You mean to tell me you still haven't found him?
Aha! So you did bring him up on purpose!
Let's not lose focus here. You're here to ask for my help. So would you mind...
Yeah, fair enough. We went to the place you mentioned, but he slipped through our fingers. Next thing we heard was he's not seeing patients there anymore. Apparently, he loves his peace and solitude. So obviously, we've got no idea where to find him now.
Oh, and after the lengths I went to get you that location.
Don't know if this helps, but we did learn some other stuff about him yesterday. For example, a guy matching Amura Ichigensai's description came to Mizuki for therapy once. Only his name was Amura Chuya.
Wait, what? Amura Chuya?
You know him?
I once asked the Yai Publishing House to host an event for contributors to the Reader's Letters column. I had hoped it might be a fun chance to meet some like-minded people and chat. Until he showed up. Are you telling me that Emera the Hellraiser and Emera the Healer are the same person?
Based on everything we've learned so far, it certainly looks that way.
All right, well, in that case, give this address a try.
Really? Who chooses to live in a place like that?
This was the delivery address he gave to the Yai Publishing House once, when he placed an order for several dozen books in one go. He also requested to pay on receipt. The warehouse took one look and assumed it must be some kind of prank, so they rejected the order, earning them an honorable mention in his complaint letter. Of course, with the benefit of hindsight, it's rather obvious why he lives there. Someone as antisocial as him wouldn't be welcome anywhere else.
You've got a point. Well, we clearly made the right decision coming to talk to you.
I'm just glad I could help my old friend.
You mean Mizuki? So you really do want to help her?
I can tell that she's invested an awful lot into the Isa bathhouse. It's only natural for me to show some concern when I see a friend's business in trouble.
Really? 'Cause yesterday it looked more like you were looking for a fight.
I assume Mizuki has told you that we're competitors? She has always believed that, ever since we were classmates. And now that I'm the Guji of the Grand Narukami Shrine, I'm sure she must feel the need to prove herself through her endeavors at the Isa bathhouse. The last thing she'd want is for me, of all people, to swoop in and save the day the moment the going gets tough. So if I want to help, I have to be mindful of her feelings and tread delicately. I'll take that as a compliment. Mizuki's always so considerate towards others. It would be nice for someone to reciprocate once in a while. Well done, you took the hint. Now, while I'm sure you'd love to chat longer, you seemed to be in a great hurry when you arrived. Shouldn't you be on your way?
Oh, right. Come on, let's send a message to Mizuki right away.
Kita ke pulau apa katanya? Pulau kecil. Wah, ini pulaunya. Kita ke sana dulu. Kita menuju rumah yang paling terkecil di pulau ini. Sulit dijangkau. Ternyata ada rumah di sini.
Traveler, Paimon.
Paimon, Mizuki, ikut juga punya.
Mizuki!
All thanks to you two. With what I learned from those two guys, I managed to give Murasaki and Shion effective treatment as soon as I got back. That meant I was free to head out again as soon as I received your message. So, this is where Emura Ichigensai lives.
Sure hope so, cause this is our only lead. Wait, do you guys smell that too? Some kind of
Then that confirms it. We've come to the right place. Now we may face great, so from here on out, stay close to me and stay
we'll be fine.
All right.
Apa lah, kita ini dulu. Apa ini? Apa lagi?
Whoa. This is not what Paimon was. This is creepy.
Calm, yet repressed.
What is it, Mizuki? Figured some.
Nothing new. Just further confirmation of my suspicions. Emura Ichigensai should be hiding deep inside this place. Stay close to me.
Jangan jauh dari Emura Gensai.
He set up an ambush?
Seems like we're not welcome here.
Stop right there! You asked for it!
Bow your head. Go! You're free now!
Miss Yume Mizuki, you found me at last. Ah, and I see you brought some friends with you. Please, forgive my lack of hospitality.
Emura Chuya. So it is you.
Mizuki was right after all. Paimon wasn't expecting him to be so polite, though.
Please, do not call me by that name anymore. The old me was plagued by negative emotions, but I have parted ways with them now. That period of my life is consigned to the past, and the name along with it.
You have to listen to me. There is no way to get rid of all your negative emotions. This life you're living now is a lie.
Your perspective is most amusing.
What's so funny? Don't you know you're harming people?
Harming people? That's what you believe? Very well. I understand and accept your perspective, even if you cannot afford me the same courtesy in return.
What is up with him? He's being so calm and polite. So why does everything he says make Paimon want to punch him?
As you can see, Miss Yume Mizuki, all my psychological problems have been completely resolved. I must thank you for your attempts to diagnose my condition, but I see now that the truth is far simpler than you were proposing. All my misery was merely a consequence of human frailty. I could not hope to remove my emotional impurities on my own strength. I lived in fear and anger. Fear that I was not worthy of other people's attention. Anger at how they invalidated me. I became a slave to my emotions. They turned me into a wretched and loathsome creature, hostile to everyone. Things are different now. I've acquired the ability to eradicate those emotions for good. No longer will I be afraid. Never again will I be stirred to anger. No, I am filled now with only one emotion, and that is happiness. I have become humanity perfected.
What I'm hearing is that you've developed your own unique understanding of psychological issues. So how about you play therapist this time? I have a couple of cases I'd love to hear your thoughts on.
I would be delighted.
The first is a soldier with poor control of his temper. He flies off the handle too easily, and it gets him into all sorts of trouble. This is having a significant impact on his daily life, and he's developed symptoms of depression as a result.
He simply needs to let go of his anger. Then he will surely find peace and happiness.
The second is a fisherman who's developed thalassophobia. Now he is unable to provide for his family, which is causing him immense anxiety.
Oh, of course. He must cast his fear far away and forget it ever existed. Then he can return to the sea at once.
I'm sorry, but you're wrong on both counts.
Oh?
The soldier's anger is rooted in his strongly held principles. Yes, his rage can make him reckless, but it also fuels his deep desire to stand against injustice. Losing his anger made him passive and apathetic. He now stands by and does nothing as bandits attack innocent people. The fisherman's fear made him one of the most reliable sailors around. Thanks to his cautiousness and diligence, accidents were a rare occurrence among his crew, despite the dangers of their profession. But after forgetting his fear, he destroyed the fruits of the entire crew's labor on his first return to the sea. Fascinating, isn't it? Anger gives people the courage to stand up for what they believe in, and fear nurtures care and attention. Emotions are integral to human dreams, and after many years of dealing with their dreams, the Yumeko Ibaku have learned an important secret about human emotions. Negative emotions do not just go away. They will always be there. This is true for everyone. Not only that, but their presence is essential. You can't have a healthy human psyche without negative emotion. So do you have any idea what you've done to those poor men?
What an amusing theory. In fact, I do remember those two. But I'm afraid that the only emotion I sense in them now is happiness. How can you believe that negative emotions are required for a healthy psyche? It's a laughable theory. Don't you remember how I was when we first met? You call that healthy?
Acknowledging that negative emotions exist doesn't mean giving them free rein over our minds and lives. Humans have a whole gamut of emotions. They're supposed to keep each other in balance. But if that balance gets disrupted, emotions start working against each other. Untethered rage cripples the capacity to be careful and considerate. Uncontained fear drives people to abandon beliefs they once held dear. The person you were when you first came to my practice only proves this further. You were dominated by your emotions. Under their influence, you deliberately inflicted pain on other people. Meanwhile, the person you are now is so lost that you aren't even aware of the pain you're bringing to others. This diagnosis is going to sound harsh, but I'm afraid it's accurate. You've simply gone from one extreme to another. You say you've reached perfection, but you're just as dysfunctional now as where you started.
Phew. How entertaining. Still, there's no need for me to argue back. You have failed to provoke me. I will forgive you for this offense, because I know my present perfection to be a fact. I have direct and incontrovertible evidence. You once told me that nightmares are the result of a buildup of negative emotions. Ever since I acquired my present abilities, I never had another nightmare again. Clearly, that proves that all of my negative emotions have been definitively eradicated.
I'm afraid not. Look where we are right now. We're inside your nightmare.
What?
No wonder! Paimon knew something was up the moment we arrived!
The enemies that we encountered were manifestations of his negative emotions. That can only happen in a nightmare.
No, that can't be.
That entity claimed it could remove your negative emotions, but all it did was separate them and store them deep in your subconscious, beyond your reach. There they were left to fester. Your situation is far worse than that of the other victims. It has deceived you at a much deeper level. You can't even perceive that at this very moment, you're in the middle of a nightmare.
How laughable. Fear? No. There is no fear left in me. This is all just a terrible joke. This is no dream. No.
Something's appeared behind him.
So my action is sustained through my trickery. Clearly you came prepared. The emotional cocoon I've wrapped him in was all but impenetrable. Yet still, you managed to tear it down.
So it is you. Just as I thought.
What is that?
A nightmare monster. A fearsome yokai that was once the bane of Inazuma. We Yumekui Baku eat the nightmares of humans, while they called those nightmares their home. So we were natural enemies. When I heard the traveler recount that strange dream, I knew that this was a possibility. But it's still a shock to see one of our long-lost arch-enemies in the flesh. They were supposed to have gone extinct long ago.
Then allow me to formally introduce myself. My name is Kurayume, and I am the last of my kind.
Yoroyume.
Kurayume. That's a name I haven't heard in a long time. How have you survived all these years?
Likewise, Yumenazuki is a name that takes me back to a different age. Although I must say, we may be born enemies, but I have never felt any great animosity toward you personally. Ultimately, the fall of the nightmare monsters was the fault of our host. Humans are such fragile creatures. But now, I have found a way to revive my kind, and you are too late to stop me.
Caranya menghilangkan emosi.
Oh no! We've got to catch up to him!
Kita harus kejar dia. Kita harus kejar dia, guys. Kita tidak bisa.
What's happening? Paimon's feeling dizzy all of a sudden.
That's the feeling of rejection. It's so strong. Quick! After him!
Infection.
There he is! Right there! Whoa! What happened to all the pads?
He's repressing his emotions even harder.
Mati deh, guys.
Sweet dreams!
Yeah, there will be.
There! He's got nowhere left to run! Whoa! What's happening to the ground?
Watch out!
Mati. Jatuh, guys.
I used my powers to cushion our fall. Is everyone all right?
Don't worry, we've fallen from bigger heights before. The bigger issue here is that he got away and we were so close! Ugh.
We've been completely cut off. That creature has taken complete control of his consciousness. We'll never catch him.
Would it be easier if we wake up now and go catch him in the real world? If this is his nightmare, he must be asleep somewhere, right?
Remember the fragrance we smelled on our way in? That's how the monster lures people into the dream state. Now we're inside. We can't get out unless we manage to defeat him in his true form. He's turned Emarachuya's nightmare into his lair. There's only one way to
eat this nightmare? But is that even possible?
Not only is it possible, Paimon, it's quite literally my job.
Oh, Paimon knows that! It's just... We all saw what happened to Murasaki and Shion, and this nightmare is super intense. Paimon's worried this won't turn out well.
This monster has harmed too many people. We have to stop it. It's okay. I knew what I was getting into. Let's get moving. We may not have caught him, but our chase wasn't in vain. He led us deep inside his dream. We should now be at the subconscious layer that makes up its core.
It's so dark.
That's what happens if you leave your negative emotions to fester. There must be a lot of emotional fragments.
Wait, but...
Where the light is.
If I say it's your fault, it's your fault! Do you understand me? You shouldn't go running around with that stupid thing in your hand. Do you want to go hungry tonight?
Berarti kalau ada emosi, berarti.
Ugh. The atmosphere.
Be careful. Every time we draw near.
You, a writer? Didn't get rid of this
We shouldn't stay here.
Ha ha! I won! Another round? That guy? He never joins in with anything. Why should we go out of our way to invite him? Let's keep playing. Ignore him.
Dia biarin aja.
Wow. That's so sad.
Nope. Not here either.
Bukan di sini.
Look! There's the light!
Ternyata. Itulah bacaan Emura. Pilihannya ada di sini.
What is this place?
Apa ini?
It's his sorrow.
Kesedihan, sedih yang
Yes,
tak berujung.
sheer overwhelming sorrow. Human emotions exist in a delicate balance.
Adalah dalam keseimbangan.
When that balance is lost,
Sangat rapuh
negative
ketika
emotions
keseimbangan
spiral
itu
out of
dikacaukan,
control
emosi negatif
and go
akan
on to
lepas
fuel
kendali
nightmares.
hingga akhirnya
By isolating these negative emotions and allowing them to fester, that monster has completely destroyed his emotional balance. That's why he was able to create such a powerful nightmare. If we want to restore balance, we have to dispose of the excess negative emotion.
Oh, so that's what you mean when you talk about eating nightmares.
Well done, Paimon. Very clever.
Aw. Alright, what's the next step?
ini gimana?
I need to find a way to separate the negative emotions out. For that, I need a special medium. Huh. Sorrow might just do the job. As long as it's kept in check, it can calm the waves of emotions and help him regain some measure of control.
Let it out, Chuya. Let the tears flow. You'll feel better after a good cry.
Air matamu seperti
This process will untangle his unbridled fear and anger, his unresolved resentment, and his unshakable despair. These excess emotions will be separated out from the rest. They are the source of this nightmare.
itu sumber dari mimpi. Nah, ini buruk.
Mizuki!
It's all right. It's an unpleasant flavor, but I've tasted it thousands of times. A good cry can work wonders. Even though he seems beyond helping, I think he should be able to take another step out from the swamp of despair now.
Are you ready to come out now, Chuya? I'll be waiting for you right here, son. I'd love to listen to more of your stories whenever you're ready.
All right. There goes that nightmare. Hopefully this marks the beginning of a sweeter dream.
Amazing! Suddenly, Paimon feels so relaxed and maybe even happy?
I thought I had found the perfect host, but you found the one weakness in his emotional armor.
Zira emosinya yang berat.
Ah! He's back again!
Freeing a single host from my clutches changes nothing! You cannot stop me! I told you you are too late!
Kita bawa mana ini guys? Terbang, kita dibawa ke mana tempat tadi lagi nih masih di
What is this place? Borderland?
To put it simply, this must be how he's trying to turn this place into a nightmare so he'll be more at home. And he's creating copies of himself. This place is connected to the dreams of every human in the nation. From here, he can place a copy of himself in every dream. If he succeeds, then he'll have effectively revived his kind already.
Then we know what we need to do. We gotta take this guy down. Do we think a sword will do the job?
Maybe, if we can get close enough to reach his core. But he's brought the nightmares of all his victims here, and that gives him an immense amount of power. Dealing with this many in one go is going to take a different approach. We need a power to rival his nightmares. The power of sweet dreams.
Sweet dreams? Where are we gonna find those?
Lost minds. There should be some around here, and some of them will have come from sweet dreams originally. Come on, follow me. Careful. We've got to move quietly. The nightmare monster has usurped control here. We need to stay out of his sight.
Pas. Pakai iPhone. Mana tuh? Sari gema mimpi indah.
Farewell! Stop right there! Justice will prevail!
Turn that frown upside down. Cast your worries to the wind.
Time to say hello. Not too far now.
Final warning!
Chasing Tanuki through the woods and climbing trees to hunt for Oni Kabuto. Thank you for lending us your happiness.
Time to relax.
Watching fireworks fly up into the sky and writing wishes on a prayer plaque. Thank you for sharing your passion. All right, we've gathered enough power to proceed. Time to face him. The core should be just up ahead. This will be a tough fight.
Why? Are these sweet dreams not sweet enough?
I just wish we could have gathered some more. But these are all we could find in the immediate vicinity. Which means we're running out of time. Our chances of success are shrinking by the minute. We have to act now.
No problem. We're ready to go.
Turn that frown upside down.
certainty with which you walk into my trap surprises me. Do you not realize why I lured you here? It's because this is my domain. And you're where I am.
Not yet, it isn't.
Can't move me! Go! You're free now! Not too far now.
Final warning! Now! Use the power of the good dreams!
I think you will find it to be quite ineffective against the power of my nightmares.
Settle down. Let the mighty be humbled.
I must confess, I am somewhat confused. Both of us bring happiness to humans now. Why must you still treat me as your enemy?
Because the happiness you provide is a lie. All you do is make them forget their negative emotions exist. And now they're living under the illusion that they're gone for good. All the while, these repressed feelings continue to fester in their subconscious, eventually becoming nightmares intense enough to become your home. Your kind has always thrived by magnifying your host's negative emotions for your own gain. What you're doing now is no different from what you've always done.
Incorrect. This time, I shall change the fate of my entire kind. When a human becomes dominated by their negative emotions, when they lose their ability to survive, that is how my kin died out. But I can give them a fantasy instead, turning them into the perfect hosts, capable of surviving no matter how dire the situation in their subconscious gets. This is the path to a revival. My kin shall rise again!
You do realize what that means, don't you? You've gone from one extreme to the other.
Oh, I'm perfectly aware. There is nothing you can say that I do not already know. For over all the years that your kind has been learning about the human mind, I have been hiding here, watching and learning from the fruits of your labor. But I'm afraid I could not care less for the moral burdens that you impose upon yourselves. The health of the human psyche is of precisely zero interest to me. Now here's a question well worth thinking about. If we allow the humans themselves to decide, which of us would they really choose? You or me? Do you see now? I won this battle long before you ever set foot inside this tree.
What's going on?
He's growing stronger, but we've exhausted the power of the sweet dreams already. Even if we could find more sweet dreams now, it still wouldn't be enough.
If you accept that negative emotions are an immutable presence in the human mind, then you must also know that such emotions include apathy and sloth. Without the Yumeki Baku there to hold their hand and walk them through dream regulation therapy, do you honestly think that anyone would ever be inclined to embrace their negative emotions? No, they would sooner run from reality to forget all about their troubles and live inside an illusion.
But the whole reason I wanted to become a psychologist. Traveler. These feelings. So that's how they should taste. Longing, caused by separation. So bitter, and yet the experience led to a whole new journey for you. If you keep pressing on, maybe even more precious memories await. Despair, caused by failure. Icy cold, and yet in conquering this despair, you gained the courage to face the lightning. Regret, caused by missed opportunity, a harsh aftertaste. And yet it's only through that loss that we can learn to appreciate everything we have. And after all these flavors comes sweetness, passion, and refreshed hope. So that's why I was able to taste a sweet dream at our first meeting. Long before you ever met me, you'd already gained the courage to never avoid or run away from your feelings. And all your nightmares had become the fuel for sweeter dreams. The power that you have gained by processing everything from your long journey is surely far stronger than any power wielded by that creature. The whole reason I wanted to become a psychologist was to try and help people become someone like you.
Manusia agar bisa jadi seperti dirimu.
Your dream is so powerful!
Traveler, give him all you've got!
Once the false dream he created has been, I don't think I ever would have been able to do this.
Don't mention it. What? He's still not dead? Wait, does anyone else hear water? Where is that coming from?
Maybe he made his host build some kind of device in the underwater cave. Once he realized we were onto him, he decided to sacrifice his host.
So you mean we're in danger in the real world too?
We've got to wake up.
But how? Like, pinch ourselves?
This should be high enough. Traveler, Paimon, jump.
Huh?
If you're afraid, then just take my hand and close your eyes. Yes, just like the last time. on tight. The Yomekui Baku are getting to work.
Sebetulnya Apple ini Genshin ini mau cocok cewek gak sih?
It's finally over. It's a good thing I had the foresight to ask them for help, or I'd be the one dying from indigestion tonight.
Oke, selesai untuknya kita bisa minta tolong ke mereka. Kalau tidak, malam ini bisa-bisa aku yang mati karena gangguan pencernaan.
They were very delicious. Traveler, could I pick your brain with another question? What do you think humans tend to have more of? Happy dreams or bad ones?
Kayaknya banyak mimpi buruk lah aku. Mimpi buruk lah.
You've noticed it too then. Most people struggle to deal with their negative emotions. They bottle them up inside until they've festered and turned into nightmares. As a result, humans have far more bad dreams than good ones, and most happy dreams are short and fleeting. They are so rare that it's basically impossible for them to be shared with others. Heck, there are even people out there who only have the mind space to have happy dreams after they've given us their bad ones. Which is all to say that the dreams we get to taste are usually bad ones. No matter how hard we try, we can't seem to change this state of affairs. I once believed the only reason we Yomekui Baku existed was to serve as a disposal method for nightmares. It's a fate that we cannot escape, no matter how many dreams we eat or how many years pass by. Even though I call myself a clinical psychologist, I also have dark thoughts sometimes. I suppose that's the only problem I have. Still, after learning the principles of psychology, I came up with a new way to look at all of this. If we can use psychotherapy to help people come to terms with their emotions, they'll gain the ability to deal with their nightmares on their own, so they'll no longer need to call upon us for assistance. That way, more and more people can free up their minds for truly happy dreams, until there will be enough to share around. A naive one, more like. Even though I've run this business for quite a long time now, it still hasn't come true. Not even once. So I must thank you, because after meeting you, I finally became sure that my wish is achievable. And knowing that is all the treatment I need against the dark thoughts I sometimes have.
There you are! Paimon's been looking everywhere for you, too! Paimon was just watching the Baku eat the nightmares. They got really full and started rolling around on their tummies. It was so cute. Anyway, that's why Paimon fell behind. Got a little distracted watching them. Oh, and speaking of Baku, we were gonna book another appointment with you, weren't we? Remember? Before we got caught up in all those nightmare shenanigans?
It's a little late for that now. Ask me again tomorrow.
Oh.
Still, the night is young. Want to stay here and watch the moon with me for a little longer?
Huh?
Berarti dia ni ahli psikolog. Psikolog berubah pula.
The moon sure is beautiful tonight.
Kok bisa-bisa duduk sini dia? Cie. Ini tak ganti orang, boy. Pas pulang ada film duduk di sini. Tak di bawah lain. Tak di bawah, cuy. Di bawah cahaya rambut aku tidak ingin kembali. Ini ngapain dia? Apa kata jam ini? Bentar lagi habis ya. Oh, hilang. Aku punya tuh, boy. Pembelanjaan besok. Mizuki hilang, boy. Apa tadi ini tadi? Sudah, guys.
Excuse me. Hello. Please come register over here.
Tar dulu di sini. Lama jadinya.
What's going on? Why are there so many guests? Had I known, I'd have definitely turned some of them back.
Oh, it looks like business is booming with Amura Ichigensai out of the picture. And it's good to see that Murasaki and Shion are well on the road to recovery.
Morning, you two. Want to make an appointment?
Yes, please. For today, if possible.
Then I better get you another VIP pass. You're our most important customers, after all.
Awesome! In that case, very important Paimon would like to start with the fine dining this time.
Oh my. Imagine if you'd taken my advice and sold your shares the other day. It could have cost you dearly now that business is booming again. I hope you're not too upset with me, old friend.
Why would I be upset? It's not as if I ever took your suggestion seriously.
Oh, I've missed that way with words. So affectionate.
Would it kill you to not sneak up on people every darn time?
Morning, little ones. Did you enjoy the scenery last night?
Pemandangan kemana malam? Apa kalian suka pemandangan kemana malam? Kamu mengintip kami. Ada yang ngintip apa nih?
Hardly. That tree was directly beneath the Grand Narukami Shrine. What was I supposed to do? Move the entire shrine to give you some privacy?
Is there a reason you're here, Lady Guji?
Mostly because I felt like a walk. But I do have a message from the Tenryo Commission to pass on, as it happens. The gentleman who your fellow Yumeku Ibaku fished out of the water last night is no longer in a critical condition. Although his mind seems to have regressed to that of a young child.
It could have been worse, I suppose. Lady Guji, I owe you my thanks. Without your help, things might have gone a lot less smoothly yesterday.
Hmm?
Come on, Miko. You've always been worse than me at keeping secrets. I admit that I feel inferior around you, and have an urge to prove myself. How could I not? But maybe these feelings are what have driven me to take this business as far as I have. My sense of inferiority keeps my ego in check, and my desire to prove myself gives me the strength to persevere. I'm able to accept these parts of me for what they are. There's no need for you to tiptoe around them.
Oh, you could have told me sooner. The poor traveler here has been doing all my running around for me.
True. But then again, without the traveler's help, you'd have been placed in a difficult position. Emperor Ichigensai had amassed a huge following. For the Guji of the Grand Narukami Shrine to publicly go against him would have been a dangerous move. An angry mob of zealots could have done some serious damage to the shrine's reputation. Much safer for the Guji not to get personally involved. It was the right decision.
While that's all true, my main concern was that I didn't want to upset an old friend. Otherwise, I could have taken a much more direct approach.
Miko.
I always seem to forget that you're more cunning and less adorable than you look. Seems like my worries about upsetting you were unfounded.
It's not that I don't get upset. Everyone has their fair share of troubles, but every sorrow has its cure. Here's your new VIP pass. Please take good care of it.
Pasti ada masalah masing-masing, tapi semua masalah itu pasti ada obatnya. Mana ke lantai 20? Sudah selesai ya? Sepertinya sudah selesai teman-teman. Kita kemana ya guys? Ambilnya dulu.
Ad Astra. Thank you for
Kita naikkan level season. Kita kurang ini ya. Come on, bye. Let's go. Kosong boy. Ini terombos banget. Masa buka lebar ya. Semua bos kelawan. Mana kamu? Kita bantai bos lah teman. Untuk mendapatkan Gucci ini kita harus ngelawan bos ini. Jam sudah menunjuk angka 11.20. Kita akan selesai kemungkinan jam 12 lah ya.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Oke, kita pakai apa boy? Ini pakai apa boy? Cik kali ini musuhnya nih.
Where do you want to go next? If you'd like to see Liyue's tourist spots, I have a few references.
Kasihkan abang. Ya, apa? Saya akan ambil itu ya.
This world will be reduced to ashes, and
hanya bisa melihat mereka.
Before the final blade, the embers burn on.
Bos Dinat lagi. Tiana lagi, ada lagi Mac.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Cuma cowok, apa gunanya nih?
Doing detective work means you gotta walk the walk. No, I mean literally. I need to search high and low for evidence.
Every journey has its final day. Don't rush.
Ini pun cuma pakai lain mah. Sebelahnya ini aja, ada Mac kuat.
Osmanthus.
Dapat habis lah nih, darah kau.
This world will be reduced to ashes, and you alone with it.
Stop that! Time!
Eons past.
Udah main ada. Si kantuk dia mati bang. Coba aku dewean beda. Ini kalau aku dewean aja. Solo PAV nih. Solo kita baik. Solo saja kita, geng.
I pray you will find peace.
mati dia. Santuy. Dia mati ya teman-teman. Ini apa sih nih? Pula deh. Kita keluar dulu ya teman.
This world will be reduced to
stabilize. I will have order.
Odds revealed by Command to memory.
I got him cornered.
Solidify.
Listen to cries. The world reborn. Locked up. Claim these souls! Stabilize!
Glory to which none can compare! Yes, the Temple of Wisdom!
I got him cornered! This world shall perish, and its ashes will fall like rain! This is order! No rest for solidify! Midnight Phantasmagoria! Target acquired! Stabilize! Order guide you!
Forever hold your peace. Make yourselves a move. Come, join
Locked
me
up.
in the eternal night. I can release you from your suffering.
I got him cornered! Solidify! Light of the abyss! Incinerates day and night!
This may hurt a little.
Target acquired! Who can play that game? Stabilize! This is order! Claim these souls!
Your soul! By royal decree!
Bye lama gitu coy. Gak kuat hasilnya. Semua hentakan tadi. Bos itu lawan nih. Habis mampus lantai. Banyak healing.
I have high hopes for this journey.
Sounds good to me.
Got a job for me?
Yeah.
Afraid? Or do you not even have the courage to be afraid? Clouds high. Is it my turn now? Now that's more like it.
Oh, brilliant!
With the foam of darkness, destruction shall rise. Have a taste of purgatory.
Bow your head.
Spare your energy. Running is of little use.
The show begins!
Look at you. Trapped like a bunch of helpless animals. How amusing.
Settle down.
Look alive!
Be sanctified. Silence!
Is it my turn now?
As one with wind and cloud.
May I present?
Trapped like a bunch of helpless animals. Is it my turn now?
Settle down.
Time to shine!
How amusing.
Bow your head.
Not bad. You've proven to be a worthy opponent after all.
Let the mighty be humble.
Not bad. You've proven to be a worthy opponent after all.
Tidak. Baba.
A kindness has been sealed away. My blade is all that remains.
Settle down.
Time to go.
Let's get it on!
Bow your head.
Look alive!
Alamak.
Let my name echo in song!
The sun and moon have set. Only ruin remains. You struggle in vain.
The clouds high, the birds call.
Your punishment made manifest.
It's so brilliant!
Silence! Justice is blindsided. Be sanctified. When the time comes, I shall.
The show begins!
Wind strike.
Your punishment made manifest.
Look alive!
Sunturn is only the beginning. The sun and moon have set. Only ruin remains. All hope is lost. Who's next?
Ngelag aja. Cuy. Lag boy yang ada pala. Panas pala gitu kayaknya. Ngeri mati aja dia. Tadi aku sudah ganti ke DM. Hah, kempret. Kita gitu.
Afraid? Or do you not even have the courage to be afraid? Is it my turn now?
Bow your head.
With these rising flames, how amusing. Let's get it on! Now that's more like it.
Let the mighty be humbled.
With the fall of darkness, destruction shall rise. Have a taste of purgatory.
The show begins!
With these rising flames. How amusing.
Let the world collide!
Falling leaves, adorn my night!
Look at you. Trapped like a bunch of helpless animals. Not bad. You've proven to be a worthy opponent after all. Not bad. You've proven to be a worthy opponent after all. All kindness has been seared away. My blade is all that remains.
Silence! Justice is blindsided.
Let my name echo in song!
Let the mighty be humbled.
The sun and moon have set. Only ruin remains. All hope has been extinguished.
Wind Strider!
A silence fills the air.
Show begins!
Let's see how strong your resolve truly is.
Speed! May I present?
Clouds high. The birds come.
You ain't messing around. You're dead meat!
Wind Strider!
Sundown is only the beginning.
Time to
Let's see how strong your resolve truly is.
Don't look at me!
Who's next? The sun and moon have set. Only ruin remains.
Playtime's over.
You struggle in vain.
Buckle up!
As one with wind and cloud!
Let's get it on!
Rantui lah. Okey lagi tu, Cuk. Bagus lah sini. Bagus lah pakai apa ni? Kena pilat aja lah sebenarnya. Hai, welcome. Jangan lupa komen ya guys, teman.
Shower me with praise!
Bow your head. Silence!
Clouds high. The birds...
Oh, brilliant! Let my name...
The tides beckon. Bow your head.
Let's get it on! May I present? Time to shine!
Settle down. Justice is blindsided. Bow your head.
Buckle up!
Wind strike. Fallen leaves. Adorn my...
Let the mighty be humbled.
Sekali lagi selesai. Kita off lagi sih. Ini lagu siapa ya? Jak pula pakai ini.
Silence!
Wind strider.
Let my name echo in song!
Be sanctified.
Illusions are but distractions.
Oh, brilliant!
Bow your head.
Shattered.
Clouds high. The birds call.
Settle down.
Absurd.
Wind strike.
This garden is eternal.
The show begins!
Perish. witness the final calamity.
May I
Perish. Buckle up. Eternity is in my hands.
The show begins!
Look alive! Purge all obstacles!
Bow your head. Silence!
Ruin follows my blade!
Oh, brilliant! Time to shine!
As one with wind and cloud! Let's get it on!
Settle down!
Only emptiness awaits.
May I present...
Habis. Oke guys, sampai di sini dulu kita. Ya. Tetap semangat. Tetap semangat untuk berani